Christmas Eve, 1897. The air outside the humble home on Cottage Street was quiet and still, carrying the scent of pine and the promise of a light snow. Inside, the kerosene lamp cast a warm yellow glow over the small parlor, where 9-year-old Eliza sat perched on a low wood stool. Her grandfather, Papa Thomas, a man whose beard was as white as the freshest winter flakes, was carefully stringing popcorn onto a coarse sewing thread. His spectacles balanced on his nose as he hummed an old, slightly off-key Christmas tune. "Papa," Eliza whispered, her eyes wide as she watched a tiny mouse of a shadow dance on the wall, "do you think Santa will come tonight? Will he know to come to our house?" Papa Thomas paused, holding a needle tipped with a fluffy white popcorn kernel. "Ah, my little one," he chuckled, his voice a comforting sound. "Of course he will know to come to your house. Right now Santa Claus is polishing his bells, feeding his reindeer and loading his sleigh. And now, remember what Mama Agnes says, Christmas is not about the grandest gift, but about the grandest feeling." Mama Agnes, Eliza's mother, was kneeling by the wood stove, taking a freshly baked gingerbread man from the pan. The scent of ginger and molasses filled the room, sweeter than any perfume. "Papa is right, dear," Mama Agnes said, her face flushed with the heat. "And we have so much to be thankful for. We have the stove, the roof, and we now have the beautiful Christmas tree." Eliza looked over at the tree in the room. It wasn't tall or perfectly shaped, but it was magnificent to see. It was a slender fir tree her father had brought home after finding it on the outskirts of town. It stood tall and was decorated very simply, with Papa's long popcorn strands, the strings of bright red cranberries, and lots of paper chain links that had been carefully glued together. On the highest branch at the top of the tree was a beautiful and shiny tin star. It was used for the past 20 Christmases. Younger brother, 6-year-old Will, burst into the parlor, his cheeks rosy from chasing the cat in the kitchen. "Mama," he said, "the ginger snaps are getting cold. Can we put them out now?" "Not yet, Will," Mama smiled. "They must cool first. Besides, we have one more important job to do." She rose from her chair, wiping her hands on her apron. Then she went to a small wooden chest. From it, she lifted 3 very carefully wrapped bundles of knit wool, a small dark blue scarf for Papa Thomas, a pair of warm mittens for Will, and a thick, soft shawl for Eliza. These were their secret gifts, small, useful items they had all worked on in secret for days. "Before we go to bed," Mama announced, "we will place our gifts under the tree, and then we will remember the true warmth of Christmas." Eliza watched as Papa Thomas finished his popcorn string, looped it around the tree's branches one last time, and then, with a solemn breath, climbed onto the wood step stool. He gently took the beautiful tin star and affixed it perfectly at the very top branch of the tree. As the kerosene lamp flickered, the star caught the light, and for a glorious moment, it seemed to Eliza that the star wasn't tin at all, but was made of pure, sparkling gold. She looked at her brother, Will, who was gazing up at the light. She looked at her mother, who was smiling softly, and at her grandfather, who was climbing down from the tree, with his face full of quiet contentment. It was the grandest feeling, she thought. It wasn't the sled she wished for, or the new doll she wanted. It was this: the beautiful smell of pine, the calm warmth of the stove, the soft hum of the old songs, and the glistening glow of the star. A simple, bright beacon of love shone in their home, on Cottage Street, in the quiet, snowy Christmas of 1897.